Good morning, Patreon patrons from the work zone, and I'm going to head now up the steps to the garden because I have a little update. A very generous chap called Jim said, would I like some deep cycle lead acid batteries? And I of course said yes, and here they are, and they are completely massive. Let's take a look at the label. So these are Trojan brand, which I think is an American brand. J185H-AC, deep cycle, 12 volt, 225 amp hours for a 20-hour discharge, 185 amp hours at a 5-hour discharge. So I've brought a can of cola out so you can get some idea of how big these things are. I mean, they really are enormous, and they're very difficult to lift. It's a two-man job really to lift one of these things. I tried lifting them on my own. I moved them onto this concrete slab, and now I ache all over. So I'm actually thinking of getting those 3 solar panels all up onto the fence, like that one is. That's on shelf brackets. It's quite good for winter because it's angled at a very, what's that, high angle for the low winter sun. And I'm thinking of putting each of those onto these 3 deep cycle batteries with a separate charge controller. Then I've got to think about how to interconnect them. I'm not sure I want to go for direct parallel coupling of these 3. I might go for something where I have little fusible links. I'm even thinking of polyfuses with a light bulb across them, so that if the polyfuse ever goes open circuit, you'd have some sort of visual indicator. But I just don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it, but I'm very happy to have received these. Thanks very much to Jim and his generosity. These are wonderful things. Cheerio.